The Kultcha.
Podcast.
The Kultcha.
Podcast.
You know, it's still
Wake
a drop.
your punk ass up. Wake up.
You know what I mean? It's still a drop. It's still a drop.
It's a drop.
You don't have to say podcast.
Huh?
You don't have to say podcast.
I want to say podcast because we got a series.
Being funny.
I know that. No doubt. It'd be funny.
Yo, you ready?
Yeah, what up? It's your boy Alley Cat.
I'm Twin.
And you are now watching the Kultcha.
Podcast.
Today's topic is the barber.
Yes.
And my man right here,
One and
special
only.
guest, one and only, from Rockhead Barbershop on 142 on Rockaway Boulevard, my man Big Cal.
How you,
Ah,
baby?
man.
Cool Cat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Kool
that's good.
Kal.
Word up.
Let me
Love
correct
it.
that. Kool Kal.
It was good. It's good.
Let's really get into this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A barber surgeon was founded in Egypt, 500 BC.
Was it that? What was it, Cal? 500
I've
BC?
read that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I can't say I have the absolute.
Okay, we were trying to figure
but
that
it
out.
definitely it's definitely you know
Okay.
been written about that.
You know,
it started.
I always have to give that definition.
No doubt, I
of
respect
what
it.
we're
I
talking
respect
about
that.
to
Like
the
like
people.
you said, the surgeon, the barber and the surgeon
Barber and the
was
surgeon
one.
was
before.
one
Word.
in the beginning.
I can't believe it, but you know that's crazy.
Yeah,
They thought that if you can make the outside look good, you can also make the inside work as well.
That's the
So
reverse for you.
keep you fresh cut. So now, within that history, you know, the raps. And we got other special guests. Well, you know, this is what we do. So let's not stop. We are live in the barbershop.
Yeah.
142 Rockaway Boulevard. This is what we do. Rockhead Barbershop. Kool Kal.
Yeah.
So,
Talk
I
to
mean,
me.
we did the raps and the barber pole, the signature sign. Now, give them a little history real quick. The rap, the sign that spins.
Well, anybody can time in. I think they talk about bloodletting or lead blood, however you want
Yeah, I
to talk
heard that.
about it. And
Yeah.
the bandages represents the white that's in that sign, and then the red represents the blood, and then the blue represents the blue blood or the United States flag, which one you prefer. You know what I'm saying? But
And barbering started in Africa, though.
ooh, that don't
Egypt.
go over people's heads.
So think about it. The
Uh-huh.
original man created a lot. So what made you want to become a barber?
Probably just by chance, by circumstance, you know what I mean? I started cutting my own hair back in the mid 80s, going out to clubs. I'll never forget my man Will. I used to go to my man Will's crib. We used to cut our heads in his crib, in his kitchen. And then we all shoot out to the Red Parrot, Bentleys, wherever the hell we was going that night. And just, seeing him do it in his crib or whatever, sometimes he couldn't, he was too busy or he had too many people waiting. So I would just tighten my own shit up a little bit, and then it just kept going. High school, started getting, good at it. Then it became like a hobby, and and here I am today, man. Just by the grace of God, man.
So
Yeah.
I mean, so you had to learn how to cut your own hair.
That was
because I know all your homeboys came and got
Yeah,
haircuts.
yeah.
I mean, let's talk about the reality of. I want to start with your history and why you was influenced to be a barber. Then let's get into the business aspect.
Okay.
Because it was fades, flat tops.
Of course.
That's what I want to learn. Definitely
Right.
the business aspect.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
business aspect is best right now. Barbering is very lucrative. The beauty business, whatever hairstylist, period, or nail technicians, all about beautifying their appearance. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to feel a certain way. To look good is to feel good.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
But a lot of people want to own barbershops and ain't barbers. Do you suggest that for them?
It depends. You know what I mean, on the circumstance and the situation. You know what I mean, if you have a situation. But I think it's best that a barber own a barbershop and own the business because it's like a hands-on thing. You know what I mean? I don't know how Supercuts operate their thing. I'm pretty sure there's somebody in charge, a manager, whatever, and they just got it on down the line. But you should know about the barber game before you become a barber in the business.
Well, I would think you would make more money being a barber.
Oh, yeah.
Than not being a barber, because at least all your money's your money. Now the rest of the money is extra to pay the bill, make sure the bills is paid.
Well, most barbershops have other, things that they offer as far as like their services.
Right.
Now the services are damn near unlimited. Like you getting cats dyeing hair in the shop now, you know what I mean? Cats is having their cosmetology license and coloring and stuff like that. I mean, the barber game is definitely, it's up there.
It's
Cats is
changed. It's not like it was before.
Nah, I
3
mean
cuts
they,
in your eyebrow.
all that. I mean, that's where like you asked me what made me get interested in barbering. That was kind of it. Like, you know, going out to the clubs or whatever, who had the tightest fade. You know what I mean? You had to have the tight fade with your part game up to par, everything. So you would go. The barbers was all, you know, getting money. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because the barbers of yesterday, it's like the cuts yet, but now they're getting to where cats are spending $50, $60 a haircut, sometimes even more easy. Most of the top tier barbers is charging the minimum $40. That's probably for kids. You know what I mean?
And then you gotta book them. It ain't like before.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you got people that spend a lot. You got cats running around here with Gucci and Fendi and all that right there, but they don't want to spend for their haircut. Like, you know, so the barber's saying, nah, if you're going to wear them Gucci shoes, come and get this Gucci ass haircut. I'm gonna show you how it is, and we're gonna make it happen. And you're gonna look good. You're gonna feel good. So
I know I've seen the business. I've seen franchises. Like we from South Jamaica.
Right.
You had New Tribe.
Okay.
New Tribe had some stars in there.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm talking about stars. Is
Yeah,
working. Like,
Onyx, I think. Yeah, word.
Fredro used to cut my hair.
Fredro was nice, man.
He was nice.
Yeah,
He was
man.
nice.
Word, parts
Sticky
and all
used to
that
cut
shit.
hair too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know. You know, I never knew they were cutting hair till afterwards. But there was a good friend of theirs.
Was nice.
There was a brother by the name of Water, and he was a good friend with the Honest Cats. And as a matter of fact, he worked at my shop at one time. And that dude was nice. I ain't never seen the
Fredro
dude.
was nice.
I'm talking about the dude Water. I ain't never seen Fredro cut. I'm saying, but they man Water was top of the line back in '95. This dude was putting sculptures in the back of people's head, man, and doing it fast, and you know. So now, like the artwork, the stuff the cats is doing, Barber's like tattooing this stuff right now. You know, it's just.
I can see the similarities.
Yeah, I mean, cats is really, you know, you got a lot of entertainers coming. You know what I mean? Cats come to barbershops. They got particular barbers, especially with the apps. You know, my man represent Booksy. Booksy is one of the most popular app services out there where you could book your barber and come right in, get in the chair at a certain time. But cats game is great right now.
When I was younger, the first time I ever saw a celebrity in a picture with an employee or somebody who owned something was at the barbershop. They would take a picture with them after they cut their hair. So that's the first time I ever saw that.
Yeah, there's a barber.
Not sneaker stores, none of that. The barbershop.
What's the barber's name? Terrell. Man, I'm trying to think of this barber's name. What's the homeboy name? Terrell. The dude that was cutting Dougie Fresh hair. Yeah, man.
Keizo?
Not K. Or Keizo was a good barber, but he had the story of
Denny
Mo.
Okay.
Denny Mo was one of the first celebrity barbers.
I know Denny
in Harlem,
Mo,
from Harlem. Yeah. I never met them. Yeah.
Now he's on.
Yeah, he used to work at Levels, right?
Yeah, he used to work at Levels.
Yeah.
And then he opened up his own drink.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, Denny Mo cut my hair.
Oh, word?
Yeah. I mean, I've been in a couple of neighborhoods
No doubt.
surrounding. He
No
opened
doubt.
up his own shop on
Yeah.
135th, I think, in. I don't know if that on 8th Ave.
Right. I don't know where, but
Yeah,
I heard of the
Denny
brother.
Mo
Yeah.
is. Denny Mo. I mean, you supposed to be loyal to your barber. You should be loyal to the barber. But I've moved around and being in different boroughs, so you didn't want to shoot. I ain't want to shoot back to Queens, so I went to Harlem.
As long as you had the hot barber, you good.
Denny Mo was one of the top barbers. I mean, I can name a lot of top barbers. Like I even went to Freddie.
Oh, but yeah, no doubt, yeah.
Up on Hillside. And they used to be a line.
Yeah, for Queens, with Denny Mo's from Harlem, but Queens, Freddie was like the, you know what I mean, the man.
Yeah, that upper
Queens.
echelon.
Yeah.
And you wait online for him.
Word, yeah.
So I mean,
yeah, because it's crazy because the history involved in that, when you go back, barbers was held at a very high standard in history.
Word.
I mean, kings and queens used to accept barbers into their homes just to cut their hair.
Right.
You know,
and
because
they was using seashells.
A lot of them was also therapists.
Right.
You know, they would deal with people problems while they in the shop.
I even think after they abolished slavery, like barbers were high in demand as well because they used to cut the master's hair, and the masters still wanted to cut hair, so they gave them they probably was one of the first to have their own freedom. Business. Yeah, their own freedom.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So how did they handle the apprentice back then?
I really don't know.
I was looking up, you know, they handling the apprentice. They used to deal with a lot of traveling barbers.
Right.
And they used to accept them into their home.
Okay.
They used to let them court their kids, their daughters, so they could always have a barber around them, so they always look sharp and be fresh and be ready.
Oh
to cut.
yeah, I mean, people always. I mean, vanity is like, you know, everybody wants to look a certain way. You know what I mean? You had George Washington was wearing weaves and wigs and shit, and makeup and all them. You know what I mean? So it was just crazy. You know what I mean? So
that was an era of time. So
yeah, well,
I mean,
they still needed the barbers though. You know what I mean?
But a barber is your therapist.
That too.
No doubt.
I've had plenty of instances where I could say I gave my customers some good advice. You know what I mean? I've been around a few years.
Probably saved a life or two.
I probably have. I must say I have. And I started a couple of cats that came through my shop, got their own shop now, being successful. I love it as well. You know what I mean? I'm proud of all my dudes that came up, you know what I mean, through my joint. Yeah.
And then if they came through your shop and they should come back too.
Oh no, they spread love. I know, you know what I mean? My man,
we preach that
I just a couple of dudes. My man Chris, he always come back. He got his shop in Mount Vernon. My man Van got a shop on Precision Cuts over on Linden Boulevard. One of my good dudes, man, came up and now he's making the way. Like, you know what I mean? So it's good to see cats really come through and then go out and branch on their own and, you know what I mean, do the damn thing and then do it right. It's a blessing, man. It feels good.
Because originally barbershops was just for men. It was a place for men to
Right. Yeah.
And even cut women there at this time.
Women wasn't getting not at all. Right.
And now the culture has changed where women come in here.
Man,
and
you
get
got
customs up.
not only they get cuts, but you got women barbers that's killing it
Nice,
right
right?
now.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
should-
goodness!
Yeah, giving
I mean, facials, everything. Like they doing it all. Like, and I
So they
wouldn't.
add a
I've
lot.
never had a woman cut, but I'm definitely wouldn't mind having one. You know, these women that's out here cutting their hair. Like they are nice, yo. Nice designs. Like they doing it. I think a young sister won $5,000 at this barber show Sunday contest. Yeah, braiding and fade like $5,000. You know what I mean?
Braiding
And
then
fade. Word.
Oh my
It's crazy,
God.
yo. I mean,
Oh my God. So what do you think about in that realm? Do you think there's challenge to the original barbers like you when they doing man weaves and stuff like that? Do you think that's a challenge?
Yeah, these
how you run your business?
He was bold
Or do you
10
have to
minutes
develop
ago.
that
nah, I
time?
mean,
Yeah,
yo,
the fat
brothers is
time.
really, it's amazing how a head of hair make a man feel inferior. I mean, like not inferior, like superior. You know what I mean? Like his head is, you know what I mean? Because a lot of cats that's they crown. So you got that man weave thing is like it's hitting right now. I mean, cats is wearing toupees. You had very successful. I mean, Steve Harvey joint was a wig for years. I thought Steve
glad somebody
Harvey.
shed some light on that.
I thought Steve Harvey had the most magnificent tape fade.
I thought that was Beijing.
I don't know what the
More
fuck it
than
was.
Beijing?
It was a wig, bro. If you go back to his old joint,
bamboozled us.
Steve Harvey. I remember Steve Harvey cuts was tight. Martin Lawrence had a tight. I don't know who his barber was. Fresh Prince had a tight. Will Smith.
Yeah.
He had some tight ass cuts back in the day, y'all. And that's what made barbers be like, yo, you know what I mean? Like now it's like almost, it's amazing, man. I love it, man. The game is just.
It's remarkable.
It is. I mean, at one time I had lost the vigor for it. You know what I mean? Lost my sense of purpose of being a barber because you was feeling like you wasn't getting appreciated and But now, like it's really it's out there, man. I see myself. You know what I mean? As I'm doing the cut, I'm trying to make the shit so nice that when somebody see the cut, they be like, yo, who cut your hair? I love to hear a customer come through the door, be like, yo, I seen your man joint. I was like, yo, who cut your hair? And here I am. So
Well, let me ask you a question, right? Do you treat every customer the same?
You try to. You got customers. I got customers I've been cutting for years, man. They're like part of my family. So sometimes I give them a harder way to go to the new customer, just to fuck with them.
Know what I mean by the same?
Yeah.
Is that, because I asked the barber this before, and I expressed my opinion on that. I said you should always cut everybody with the highest of integrity.
Oh, I do.
Because sometimes they be like, oh, I ain't.
No, I do.
Ain't tipping.
But
do you know what he's going through? Because he might not be able to tip you.
I mean, it depends. Like, so what
it's a tip business.
Exactly. But now the game is set your price at where your price should be, and then the tip is just extra gravy. Like, you know what I mean? If you feel as though your cuts is worth $40, $50, set it at that price. This way you're going to get what you deserve, what you think you deserve, and then whatever comes after that is just icing on the cake. So that's why I think the game is like now. Barbers is putting the price at where I think this cut should be, and then if you feel that you want to invest a little more, then
decision.
Yeah. But my thing is like cats are spending $40, $50 to get their car washed. You know what I mean? They spending $200-$300 for a pair of shoes and everything. Like and then you want to get a barber the same $20 you've been giving them back in 1992 today.
It's inflation.
Yeah, but that's what cats be thinking. And then,
but you have some people that, and this is why the culture and it's real.
Right.
Because you have some people that really can't And I'm just saying, not everybody.
No.
You don't know what they going
No,
through.
like I said,
And
exactly.
some
But that's what I
can't
said.
afford
You set your bar to where it's at, and if they can't, if they can't come up with that type of check, then it's just like everybody would love a pair of expensive shoes. You know what I mean? The red bottoms. You know what I mean? But if you can't afford it, what you gonna get? You gonna get a pair of Chuck Taylors and keep it moving.
Or what if you got some barbers that charge that price and they fucking suck.
Well, and I'm pretty sure that once if the customer decides to pay, because you guys, some cats, if you fuck up a dude's head or they child's head, man, they have every right not to pay you.